Right now, a lot of people are riding the Lions hype train, and for good reason.
Oh, you're right about that, Kurt. I mean, these aren't your same old Lions, right? They are ready to change the narrative. And the script so far, it's a good one. It's turning into a redemption story, not only for the franchise, but for their quarterback, Jared Goff, who went from outcast to Pro Bowler in just 2 seasons. And now he's got an entire city believing. There's no doubt that Jared has matured in Detroit. He seemed calm and just kind of cool. But there is something to keep in mind as he looks to keep his interception-free streak alive today. He is without left tackle Taylor Decker, who's out with an ankle injury. And Decker has protected Goff's blind side for the past 24 starts. So keeping that in mind today, Kurt.
Well, that'll be one thing to keep an eye on. The other thing is the scoreboard.
And you just saw it right there. The 49ers-Rams rivalry has been a bit lopsided lately. And after last week's blowout of Pittsburgh, it doesn't seem like many teams can take down this San Francisco squad. Our Howie Long caught up with their defensive stud Nick Bosa to find out the potential he sees in his team. It definitely doesn't feel like the same Detroit. And if you ask head coach Dan Campbell, he'll say the turnaround starts in the trenches. So I went to Detroit to catch up with the group that sets the tone for the franchise, the offensive line. All right. Well, of course, the biggest story of the NFL season so far, Aaron Rodgers, you guys, and his torn Achilles, and how an offseason of optimism for the Jets was dashed away in just 4 plays. Mike just goes, Shregs, why do you always get called out?
I'm always getting beat up by Cooper. Come in studio one day.
Because you're the fun guy, Shregs, and you can handle it.
I like it.
All right, you know what else is fun? Some games. We'll see how this goes. I used to host a game show, so these are my favorite segments. All right, here we go. 2 truths and a lie. Here's how it works. You guys are going to each get 3 statements. You will tell me there's 2 truths, and one of them is a lie. So let's go through it. Charles, you are up first, my friend. Dolphins, though, this has been your squad. They're just not the best team.
The Dolphins are my squad. Second down, and then they put them in on third down to hunt. So you're that rotation, the defensive line,
crazy.
Best defense in the NFL, Cowboys.
All right, Mike, you are up. Remember the game: 2 truths and 1 lie. So you're 3. All right, 2 and done.
Block any of the Cleveland Browns pass rushes, and so it won't change today versus Baltimore, man. I think Joe gonna be under the rest. It's up to him to get through it.
For 2 straight years, the Bengals are gonna go 0-2.
And then you know they're gonna bounce. And it might be in the AFC divisional round. I'll leave it at that.
Okay, we'll move along. Peter, here are your 3. I thought you would never ask. Thank you, Peter, for bringing that up.
All right, what do you got? Let me hear.
TV professional right there. This segment is going. All right, Julian, you're up next. Your 3 statements are 18 yards. How do you reckon?
He only needs 111 going forward each game. He doesn't care. So he's in the first
question had a truth and a lie.
Get your weight up. He got a division win already. It's going to be close. They're about to have 2 conference wins. Let's go.
Well, let's go to the guys that will be calling
magician over there.
This game. Charles just saw himself. He goes, "Woo!" I was like, "That was you."
Making plays, baby. Making plays.
I love it. All right, you guys.
Hey, Vic, we look good back there, boy.
2 of your former squads going up against each other today. So here we go. Mike, I want you to start us off. You've got to convince me why your squad, why Atlanta, has a better offense than Charles' Green Bay Packers. Outing last week, 131 rush yards, couple touchdowns.
Okay. But I got a guy on my side, Joe Love, who's looking a lot like Aaron Rodgers. That like efficiency. You know what I'm saying?
And 0 interceptions.
Great turnovers. Offensive line kept him upright. Like
it was about. It was
if you're a Packers fan right now, you like, we got our man.
It was just week 1, Charles.
I can be excited.
You can be excited. Oh, wait, stay excited because I want you to convince me why you guys have a better defense than the Atlanta Falcons.
Well, what's going to be very important, he can load up the box. I got 2 guys on the outside that can stop the pass, Jair, Rasul Douglas. I got some.
Convince me why Atlanta's better.
Talking defense, we got Grady Jarrett, and then we got some good players around Grady Jarrett.
And even an elusive one in Justin Fields. Okay, Charles, convince me why Green Bay will remain undefeated today.
Well, I think for me, my X factor, defensive line, like I said, we're going to stop that run, but then get into the pass, and when y'all try to throw, Rashawn, baby.
Well, when y'all try to throw Jesse Bates, we stole him from Cincinnati.
Here we go. Mike, your Atlanta Falcons will win today because why?
Because already going to look like your boy.
All right. You guys should put some friendly
like you
guys should put some friendly money on this anyway.
Ain't nobody like Vic since Vic.
What else is fun? This game's going to be great. And what else is great, Mike, is that you teamed up with some Atlanta legends.
All love.
Keep singing, and we got to pay for that song.
I know. That's why I cut it off.
Well, they're cutting us off, and we're going to throw it over to a guy that knows a lot about it. Fathers on and off the field and taking care of their guy. But it is noteworthy today. Left tackle Taylor Decker, he will not be playing today. That's not good news for Jared Goff, of course, protecting him there. But a great group of guys. I have another great group of guys right here. So, Julian, I want to start with you. What do you like most about this Lions team?
Ready for this moment.
I love it. Geno Smith, he had the fewest passing yards as a Seahawk last week. Does he get back on track today, Mike?
Not today, but for the duration of the season, that was a tough day on the road.
Charles, last week we talked about projecting division winners. You liked both of these teams to win their respective divisions. Who do you like in this game today?
Forward tough, built like the coach, Dan Campbell. Okay. Let's go! Let's go!
Packers, no Aaron Jones, no Christian Watson.
I'm going Giants over the Cardinals.
Charles.
I'm going to Colts over the Texans.
Detroit Lions, MCDC, let's go.
Shregs.
Bucks
Need
over
my
the
ball.
Bears. Baker Mayfield.
One more. For the prime time. I'm back. I'm
He's
back.
got to work on that. Congratulations on your win.
Prime, baby. Must be the money, baby.